Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. I realize it's been a minute and I have a lot to catch you up on. None of it terribly good news, but news that I want to share in the right way, I guess. I don't even know. I might restart this. I don't know how I'm going to tell you this, but we are on a hike today, as you can see. We're in State Forest State Park on the American Lake Trail. Sorry, I feel a little buggy because when I was driving into the state park, I was driving on the dirt road to get to the trailhead, and there were two bull moose kind of like chasing each other. I think one was the more dominant, larger moose, clearly, and one looked a little bit younger and smaller. But I've never seen moose. I've never seen moose before, and they're probably one of the wildlife that I'm most scared of because they are highly territorial, as many animals are, but moose especially. And this is the moose capital of Colorado, and they are fast as all get out, so there's no chance I'm getting away from a moose if I come across one and it decides to charge. But yeah, so we're on a hike to American Lake. I've wanted to do this for so long. The state park is just, whew, we've been going uphill for a while. The state park is just a little bit far from my house, so it's kind of something that I really have to plan. So we're here. I'm gonna stop gabbing. Probably gonna talk to you when we get to the lakes again. Talk to you again when we get to the lakes, because I want you to enjoy the scenery. But welcome to a new vlog. We did the first like 0.75 of a mile, and now we're at the official big start of the trailhead. Whew. I'm so short. I think this will be like 8 miles round trip, give or take. Oh, I overpacked by a lot. My pack is probably like 25 pounds maybe. I'm wearing a work shirt from a company I used to work for. I'll try to cover that up. All right. See how big this thing is? Okay. It's my little Pika hat. I bring it everywhere. But sometimes it gets in the way. This is also my little whistle in case I run into any issues, especially with moose, because they don't like loud noises. So I bring this with me just in case I need it. Maybe one day I'll do like a what's in my pack kind of thing. Would you be interested in that? Do you want to see that kind of stuff? I mean, I just carry what I've learned to carry. First aid equipment, food, extra water, knives, that kind of stuff. Is that something you'd want to see? Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that. Are you guys seeing this? Look how beautiful it is. Wow. This is the kind of place I reckon if you stayed here for like a few hours, got really quiet, you would see plenty of wildlife. There's a stream running down there. I don't know if you can see it kind of right here. Wow, so beautiful. Wow, the views have been so nice. We're looking at another valley. I'll show you a few clips, but I think we're getting within like the 1 mile range of the lake, so we'll be there soon. I'm willing to bet we're going there for the first lake and there for the second lake. What do you think? It looks promising. Number 1. So we have 2 paths here. This one goes to Thunder Pass, which if you can see all the way up there, there's some people walking. It goes up there. I am gonna take this path though, because I wanna go to both lakes, kind of probably where that person is walking from. Why do I have this sinking feeling that the second lake is actually up there? And I'm gonna have to scramble. I do this to myself, honestly. I do. I surely do. I should just tell myself, stop at the first lake. It'll be grand. You're sitting on a rock. Brought pasta salad in a bag with a fork. There's nothing like pasta on a hike. It's so superior to sandwiches. My baggie got bursted though, because my whole lunch bag is wet. Oh god. I talked to 2 people on the hike as I was walking up here, and they said it's about like a mile to the next lake from this lake, Michigan Lake. So look how pretty it is. So nice. So serene. So no cares in the world. I guess I should tell you my big news, shouldn't I? Well, Rolando and I, well, no, that's a lie. I shouldn't even start that way. I have asked Rolando for a divorce, and it was not easy. It was also not a quick decision. For his privacy, I'm going to try to keep most of the details just out of it, but nothing bad happened. It was just a decision that, like I said, I made and asked him for, and he agreed to it. So we are in the process of getting a divorce. So I just wanted to say that because it is a big change in my life, and it feels like a lie not to talk about it. So yeah, as I was saying, we're getting a divorce. It's been hard. It's been so many different emotions, but amicable is another way I would describe it so far. I think that was maybe a ptarmigan. But yeah, so that's my big news. I wanted to share, one, because it's my news to share. I have as much right to talk about it as, anyone else. I also wanted to talk about it while maintaining the privacy of Rolando. So yeah, that's the news. I think I go across this way. Oh, goodness. We did it! I have got such great photos of one of my all-time favorite animals. Did I tell you my hat has an embroidery of the American pika on it? Well, I was photographing a pika, and then it scampered away over this way. I'm gonna see if I can find it on my way to the other lake, because I do want to get there and I have about an hour before I want to turn around, so let's go. This section of the trail is definitely not for the faint of heart, or if you don't like rock scrambling, because that's all it is. And it's gonna go up, up, up. Also, pika look a lot like the rocks. So, oh, there's a chipmunk. So it makes it hard to find them. You kind of have to look for the rocks that are oddly rounded and fluffy. This is intense. And I have all that to go. This is great if you enjoy hiking and then also a bit of scrambling. I do have my poles in my back though. You can't see them. And I am going to pack down my entire bag when I'm on the way down and just have my poles in my hand, because having this around my neck is too much of a liability for the descent. Well, we did it! We hiked all the way up there. There are actually some other people and one group with their dog. I don't know if I would take my dog. It's very scrambly, but two groups of people who are going on up. Look at the view down here though. This is the first lake, Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan. Or Michigan Lake, sorry, Michigan Lake. The first one you get to. And then Snow Lake is up there. I need to get my pack back on and get headed down, because I really want to see the aspen trees in the state park, because they're all yellow, like that yellow, but trees, not brush or bushes. So we are gonna skedaddle so we can get to see those. I told my family, I told my sisters that I should be back and text them that I'm, safe and stuff by like 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So I do like to try to stick to that, just so no one's worrying, because they would definitely text my mom and dad if I did not text them at 7 p.m. Mountain Time on the dot. So let's skedaddle. will say, if you're thinking of doing this hike, I highly, highly recommend bring plenty of water, plenty of snacks, and I'm getting blown away. I would also recommend bringing poles just because the ascent up to Snow Lake is scrambly. I hope you can hear me. Even if you don't make it up to Snow Lake, Michigan is still gorgeous and gives you some fantastic views, so this is just as good. We made it, you guys. We did it. It was 8.9 miles. We did take a little bit of like a detour on our way back, on my way back, because I'm solo hiking. I took a bit of a detour. I would say it was like 0.1 miles maybe. But we're pretty close to 9. I just put in my water bottle this little liquid IV stuff. I read something somewhere that, you know, people hydrate a lot with water, which is great, but you actually need to replace the electrolytes, and it can hurt you if you replace too much water. I'm sure it has something to do with like how your body processes the water and not having the right like salt and electrolyte balance as compared to water. Way above my pay grade. So I'm just mixing this bad boy up and getting ready to head out. I'm so torn. I really want to see the aspens. I mean, I could see some of them from here, and they are bright orange. Like, do you see that? How pretty is that? And that's just on the side of the highway. But I do want to see them. I'm just kind of tired. But I'm also an hour ahead of schedule, so I'm going to go see them. I drove all this way. I'm going to go see them. Done. God, that last like 0.2 miles, I was racing down. It was like all downhill for the last mile, and the last 0.2, I was just like, whoom. Like I really got in a good groove with my poles, and I was just flying because I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I passed a couple, and they could very clearly hear that I was like speeding down the mountain. So they got over for me, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like almost 9 miles in, and I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. But anyway, oh, a little bit tart. What flavor is that? Passion fruit, flavored with other natural flavors. Lovely. All right, let's go look at the aspens. Let's go have some fun. Let's stretch too.